Will this be the episode DJ Wig gets the show kicked off the platform for a random ish gone too far? Will CB stay awake? Will Henny Love show up? Shit, I don't know. I just hope they have a sexy guest on the show.
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah, you heard it. Enjoy. That's what's up. Oh Lord, I feel like driving Miss Daisy. I don't even know what that's all about. But bam, I guess we're gonna find out about it. Anyway, what's happening? I hope everybody's doing quite well this evening. We're gonna get into some tangs. A lot of stuff going on. I do want to invite folks. I want to invite y'all to do a couple of things. One, head on over to all.that.ish.com. Get yourself some merch and enjoy it. Also, I want to invite y'all to check out Morning Ish on TikTok. That's at all.that.ish_official over on TikTok. Check that on out. And in the mornings, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be talking mainly politics, but a whole bunch of other stuff in there as well. So there's that. But we got to do these.
What about now? What's up? It's time for the real nigga roll call.
All right, we'll take it. It's time for the roll call. Who we got up in here? We got none other than I don't even hear the music. Can I get the music? There we go. I gotta have that in there. That's like that's a must. Like that thing in the background just make it all worth it, don't it? Let me say this. We've got Miss E. Harrison here. We've got L. Bryant 23 up in here. And there's two other people that haven't said anything, so I don't know they watching because I haven't gone to that particular page. But anyway, I hope they're having a good time. So shouts out to you all as well. Now let's see if it'll work this time. Let's go for it, shall we?
Got 5 minutes to get right with your movies. Oh, suck it now.
Take a topic. You got 5 minutes to talk about it.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. We did it. Them quickies though. All right. She said last week there were technical difficulties. This week there's technical difficulties. I'm seeing a pattern here. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Let's go ahead and start this first jam. What are we? I don't even know what we call this one here. Oh, we call this one DooDooDweedupdooweedoodoo. That's the name. That's actually the name of it.
Do you know what the rapture is? What she's talking about? What another term for rapture means?
Is that not an orgasm?
Yes.
What else would make you go?
Jesus would.
That's what that is. That's a nut. That's that.
Do you know what?
Did y'all know that? Am I like the last to find out? Caught up in the rapture of love? That's what they was talking about? Nah, don't say it ain't so. Hey, go on, Anita. I ain't mad at you. Anita knew what she was doing. She said, shoulda tweet up all right, gotta have me some flashing lights up in this mug. That's what the woman had said. I didn't know if y'all knew that. I guess in the chat they knew that already. Okay. All right, I'll leave it alone. If y'all already knew about it, y'all knew about it. I didn't know that's what she was singing about. I'm so busy, caught up in dissecting Lisa and Cold Jam. Wonder if I take you home. Go back, check out the lyrics, and y'all do your own math. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Moving right along. Let me go backwards because I got to go backwards first. Go backwards. All right, and then go forward. This one right here, this next joint we call Bruh Has Been Waiting. Bruh has been waiting.
Gave you permission to call me the B word. I just want to hear how you say it, because I know you say it in your head.
I'm not about to call you no B word.
Okay, but I know you say it in your head.
I do, but I do. I didn't mean to say I do. That's looked out. I don't want to call you that out loud. If I say it in my head, I want to stay in my head. I don't want to say it out loud.
I just want to hear how just say I'm in your head. I just want to hear how it sounds.
Bitch, why? You nag all the time, bitch. You know. Go ahead. You got me a pass.
Damn, I ain't tell you to say it yet. You already getting the party started.
Okay, what you mean not yet? When I'm supposed to say it? You had a timer? You tripping now, bitch. You just saying? I'm just saying, you said I get a, get a pass. I fold the towels, clean the dishes, you come in bitching about the trash.
Type shit.
Oh, you can't wait to say this, huh?
But when we go out, you a bad bitch.
Type shit.
Did you just try to razzle-dazzle it
No,
down?
I'm just saying, when we go out,
Not
we
the
dress up, you a bad
razzle-dazzle.
bitch. When we at home in the house, you a nagging bitch. And we in the bed, you my bitch.
Talk your talk.
I'm about to beat your ass.
Talk your talk.
No, for real, you gave me the pass, so. You gave me the pass.
Talk your talk.
What you rubbing your legs for? Because you know I'm really ready to beat your ass.
You gave me a pass.
Right now I'm the tripping bitch because I'm really about to beat your ass.
But you gave me a pass. So let's pipe down, bitch.
Ooh.
You gave me a pass.
I'm about to tell your mama on you. I'm really about to tell your mama on you because you get carried away.
You gave me a pass.
I gave you a pass. I said 1v1.
Yo, he said type shit. He meant that junk, boy. Wait. He said what he said. You know what I mean? And he meant what he said. Y'all could have told me that was, oh, that sounds so much better. Y'all could have told me that was going on in the background. All of a sudden I heard something. I'm like, what is that noise? Y'all didn't say nothing? Y'all could have said, hey, man, what's the noise in the back? Shit. Y'all better just be complaining. No, I'm just playing. Moving on. Boy, this gonna be a fast show, man. Because I ain't even got to go to the timer because, hey, ain't nothing to really be said about none of these. They quickies. That's what, you're supposed to go and hit next. Get to the next. That's how that's supposed to go down. Oh yeah, this one right here. I'm like, he got a point though. I think he has a point.
The reason women will never experience peace is because peace resides where nothing is happening. And they will never know what the fuck that's like. Because there's never a time ever in a woman's life where she's thinking of nothing. The whole time I've been up here, your woman's been thinking the whole fucking time. And every time I say something she disagree with, she's like, fuck this fat nigga. He don't know what the fuck. They can't even just sit here and listen. Delusional as fuck. And she don't give a fuck about your peace. Especially if it interferes with her happiness. I'm telling you. And I know it's some ladies in here like, nah, fuck that. I care about my man peace. I make sure he's at peace. And you know what? You're a fucking liar. Now, ladies, let's say you and your man are home alone. Home alone. It's just you two in the house. Y'all are on opposite sides of the house. And you're happy. You're really happy. For some reason you go, I wonder what he's doing. It's really quiet in here. It almost sounds like peace. So what do? You walk to the other side of the house just to see what this nigga's doing. And you look and you see him, and he's not doing anything. This nigga's just looking off into the distance. Smiling. Do you go, damn, he looks happy, I'm gonna leave him alone? Or do you go, fuck is this nigga smiling about, yo? The reason women will never experience peace is...
I had to fix that right quick. For some strange reason, I'm gonna have to make sure to shout out a particular individual. Only because, you know, they in the spot. Hold on.
King Deno.
King Deno's in the building, y'all. I don't know. Look, if you're saying anything, I don't think we can hear you. but we know you. Hold on. We know you're around. Hold on. Why? Yeah, very. You hold on. Say something.
Something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can. You can be heard. We can hear you.
Good, baby.
Man, I can't call it, man. It might spoil it. You know, ain't that what they be saying? Can't
That
call
is
it.
kind of what they be saying.
Might spoil it.
That is what they be saying. Hold on, let me grab.
Oh, guys.
quick.
Oh, you look how you messing everything up. You can't do that. How you been, man? Oh, look at that. He
Busy,
comes back.
bro.
Bam. Ha ha.
Great, crazy busy. You know what though?
See,
In
you
a
just
good
did it
way. I
again.
always say, you know, I got problems that people want to have. You know.
Oh yeah. Them good ones. Those are the good ones.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
good
No, just you know how it is. Small business owner, a couple different businesses, and you know they're growing and expanding, and I'm is fortunate, man. But I mean, it keeps me busy. But yeah, I mean that's
Like
the
said,
price you
that's that
pay,
good
right?
stuff. That's the stuff you
Yeah,
want.
that's that good busy, man. I can't complain, brother.
You could, but then you just look like an ass for doing so.
You know what? I can't, man. It's all perspective, baby. You know, the people who do what I do.
No, looking like an
be in the
asshole is
fitness
not.
world.
That's not a perspective. It's either a thing or it's not a thing. Like,
yeah, you know, people,
you know what? Only an asshole would try to.
Look,
you know what? I get it.
here's the thing.
You're an asshole. No, understood. We got it.
I always say this: people who complain don't really want what they got, but they stand there and beg for it anyway.
I don't know, man. Some people be complaining just so people think that they, I don't know why some people.
But that's an asshole. Now that's an asshole.
Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. You're right. That would be like, dog. Like, hey, no reason to complain. You don't even want to complain, but you're doing it anyway.
Look, man. I'm trying to tell you, I cannot complain. I can't complain. Not only did I ask for it, I worked for it, I got it. It keeps me busy. I cannot complain for that.
No doubt. None at all. Well,
No.
I will say this, man. You did good, man. You came in and you missed all the quickies. So with that said,
quickies.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
what up? It's your man DJ Wig, aka Amazing, aka Ishmael the Great, inviting you to check out All That Ish PM. All kind of music, perfect for the nighttime. Check it out, enjoy it. It's on Kick. Just look up All That Ish _ official. Set your notifications, and whenever it happens, you'll be included in the party. Yeah. And we're back. What? Why are you laughing, man?
Who sings that? I got to look up and see the rest of their catalog.
I forgot the group, man. This is an old group. I remember it when we first started doing stuff.
I guarantee you
that. I think they're out of New York, actually. All you gotta do is Shazam that thing. Somebody Shazam it. Somebody take it back right now. Shazam that bitch. But yeah, man. I think they're out of New York or something like that. And they doing their thing. How many people? Who up in here? 5 people. 5 people are watching over on Kick live. They watching it live. They're not waiting for it to come to Spotify. I mean, they're not waiting for it to go to YouTube. And they're not waiting to listen to it on Spotify. They're going straight to the goods. They're not playing with y'all people. They want it to be known that this is some serious business, and they're not to be, you know what? I mean, use a toy, bitch.
Hey, man, I didn't take a second to ask, how are you doing, brother?
Man, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. That's that's all you can get out of me right now. I am here.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you say that, but I'm gonna tell you, brother, you're thriving, man. You're thriving.
I'm gonna let you say that then, and I appreciate you saying it.
I'm gonna say it, man. You're thriving, man. You set your mind to do something, and you created it, and we, life has ups and downs, but you're here and you're doing what you want to do, brother. You are thriving, and I'm gonna tell you. It sometimes we don't feel like it, but you hold tight, hold steady, because you will feel it. I see it.
Hey, appreciate you saying that, man. Real talk. Yeah, appreciate you saying it. I'm just one of them days your saddle is on tight, you just trying to hold on, so
sometimes
that's where I'm at,
sometimes that's how it is sometimes, but it ain't always like that, man.
For sure.
It ain't always like that. I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate you saying that, man. Real talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get into these stories right quick. I don't know if you had a chance to check the chat, but they're in there. So I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. We're gonna continue on this. Oh yeah, the first one is a little deep. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a little deep, but let's get into this thing. Do I got good audio?
In America today is essentially like having a felony conviction. 34% of whites with no criminal record received a callback or job offer, compared to just 17% of whites with a criminal record. So we see that a criminal record reduces employment opportunities by about 50%. In the case of black testers, 14% of those with no criminal background received a callback or job offer, relative to just 5% of blacks with a criminal record. What's most striking is the direct effect of race on the outcomes of these young men. A black applicant with no criminal background received callbacks or job offers at about half the rate of an equally qualified white applicant. But the most surprising finding was really related to blacks with no criminal background relative to whites with a felony conviction. We find that a white applicant with a felony conviction fared just as well, if not better, relative to a black applicant with a clean record.
Where are the per capita police when you need them? This right here is proof that there is racism in the hiring process innately. In fact, so much so that if you're a convicted felon and you're white, you're gonna get hired more than a black man with no record at all. Now combine that fact with the over-policing of the black community, the false convictions of black people, and right there you have a small glimpse into the large world that is systematic racism that so many white people refuse to, and black people refuse to admit exists.
That part. That's the part that bothers me. That folks don't.
That people refuse to.
Yes. Like, come on, it's right there.
Hey, bro, but we done talked about this, man. You can't fix stupid.
Apparently,
right?
Apparently you
cannot. You can't fix stupid. Look, I have been so over trying to convince people who don't want to see for themselves, and it will never again be for me and you to fix stupid people. If they want to know, the information is out there. They have access to the exact same information I do. And then and if you want to talk about it, get in deeper, we can talk about moral compass. But for the fact that people still just don't understand that, I'm like, what are you closing your eyes to? But I say this. I don't need a seat at nobody's table. I done made my own. That's just, and it's, I know that's easy for me to say, but because I'm there at that point. But I will say at the same time, man, I don't think you need people's table, man. We all got something to offer. We all got skills out there, and if you got to travel, you got to move elsewhere to do it. Sometimes that's the case. But man, look, we don't beg for scraps no more, man. That's what they want.
You right, man.
That's what they want.
Hey, somebody clap. Yeah, I'm about to say, clap that up. Okay, sure.
That's what they want. And like I say, I say that and don't get me wrong, man. I got a lot of privileges myself. Some earned, some born into. I got some privileges. I know that. So I don't want to act like I'm just oblivious to what everybody else is going through. But eventually we got to build our own table. Right? We can't. I'm sorry. I'm just done depending on people, because I remember when I got out of the military, man, it was hard for me to find, something that would sustain me the way I needed to. It was hard to find, and eventually my wife looked at me, she's like, you got skills of your own. Quit, you don't got to do that, man. That's all I needed to say. It's okay. And I struggled. I went through my struggles, bro. I went through my struggles, but like I said, man, you hold fast to what you want to do, and I was lucky enough to have my wife, my friends like yourself, to tell me I can do it. And that's just it, man. We made it happen. So I quit trying to have a seat at somebody else's table, and I built my own. I know it ain't so easy for everybody. I get that.
Yeah.
But eventually we got to get to that point.
And even harder now, so with everything that's going on, so
yeah,
it's super ugly. But is what it is. Somebody looking at it. Terrible. Not all. They don't want to be fixed. Yeah, the ones that's still out there that's dumbfounded with it, they don't want to be fixed.
Bro, there's a bunch of Stevens out there, man. That's just what it is.
God dang.
That's what it. Hey, I ain't lying. That's what it is, man. But there's a bunch of Steven, man. If you haven't seen Django, go look up Steven, man. There's a bunch of them out there, man.
Steven.
There's a bunch out there who are just waiting for scraps, and unfortunately, man, we live in a world where you have to have a certain amount of people doing a certain amount of things, and they're going to be underpaid and they're going to be held down, man. Break that chain. Yeah. Everybody's got some talent, man. You just got to find it, and you got to create it and go out there and monetize that, man. Somebody, trust me, man, you can do it.
No doubt. He own it today, dog. He own it.
Hey, man, look, I'm just talking. I'm just saying what I know, bro. We haven't spoken in a while, but man, sometimes I gotta remember, not only do we have a platform here on All.that.ish, but it's also for us to let people understand that we do something throughout the day other than this, ain't it? But sometimes we got to go and create it ourselves, man. And if this is where we got to talk about it, this is where we can talk about it. And if you need help, man, you shoot us an email. Let's talk about your ideas, and let's support each other in our ideas and in our ventures. And sometimes all we need to be told is, look, we can do it. And here, let me give you some information that can help you. Let me link you up to this person who can help you. Sometimes it's just sharing information.
Yeah, indeed.
Right?
And networking is serious business.
It's motherfucking real. And I'm trying to tell you, man, it helped me. I have people to say, hey, man, I believe in the things that you do. I like your drive. Let me help you. And boom, next thing you know, because I ain't do it by myself.
Yeah.
Make no mistake. I'll never say that I had help, but I asked for help, and I searched for other ways to do it. I searched for help, and here we are. So if you're out there and you're getting hit by this, like what we just talked about, man, you're absolutely right. There's people out there who are hiring authorities who will look at the color of your skin and immediately think you're not qualified to do something, or they're even afraid that if they hire you, they're gonna be labeled as a DEI. Sympathize or whatever, fine. Yeah, that's how people are.
Sympathizer.
We make our own table. We make our own table.
Not a sympathizer. Damn.
Hey, call it what it is, man.
Yeah.
Call it what
Abolitionist.
it is. Look, this administration. Look, people nowadays have grown some serious balls when it comes to talking about stuff like this. They don't know what they're talking about, but they go stand there and label, people who are highly qualified just because they black. Oh, you're a DEI.
Oh yeah.
And they don't want to be involved, or they don't want to do it.
They
blah,
wilding
blah,
out
blah.
now.
You know what though? Hey, they're shooting themselves in the foot, man. We can create our own thing.
You ain't never lied. Yeah, indeed. Let them keep playing around. This next brother, Deante Kyle. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He says a lot of stuff, and he says it unapologetically. And this is just this is a case in point, if you will. Check this out.
This is why I don't like that POC term. Don't call me no person of color, nigga. I'm black. I'm cool on that person of color.
Right.
Because people of color also don't like black people. Meanwhile, the only reason you have people of color in America is because of black people. Y'all get over here, y'all ignore the history, y'all ignore the plight, and then y'all take y'all seats that have been strategically placed for you as a weapon against us, thinking that you're going to be in favor to them. You're being used. Pawns. Seeing being a pawn as progress. And then you get niggas like that with so much hubris that'll say, yeah, okay, well, fuck y'all. Now, I'm going to say this. The way he talking like y'all gonna put the business out in the neighborhood. Have at it. I guarantee you won't do that. I guarantee you won't pull the business out the neighborhood. You think by threatening us that we're gonna be scared, nigga. You don't know who you dealing with. This nigga don't know who he dealing with.
I don't think he do.
Damn.
He can't know who he dealing with.
He doesn't.
No, because he dealing with the stereotype. He dealing with the idea niggas. He dealing with the confirmation bias of him seeing black people that only reaffirm his stance on black people that he got from white people. His stance on black people that he got from his own Asian culture that is steeped in anti-blackness. Niggas that wear long sleeves in the summer so they don't get dark. So then we see black people not only boycotting, but promoting their own beauty supply stores and businesses, right? They in the comments, man. These black women and men are promoting their beauty supply stores, and they say, well, where you getting the product from? Nigga, that's international trade. That's international trade. Where'd you get your gun from? Where you get anything from?
Damn.
See, we didn't say we was boycotting China. We said we was boycotting you niggas. You niggas in our communities that are parasites. They only extract wealth out of a neighborhood. The only thing you give us back in return is disrespect. And death, and entitlement, and hubris, to speak as if you above us, as if your life don't depend on us. Oh, okay, all right.
He cooking.
This nigga want to act like he the spokesperson for mainland China. Listen, nigga, I'll get on WhatsApp right now and call a Chinese manufacturer, nigga. I'll tell them niggas to order me 100 shirts that say boycott Asian businesses. You think them niggas ain't gonna print it?
Oh, they printing.
They printing it. They printed the MAGA hats.
For real.
They print rebel flags. They'll do it right now.
Right now.
Them niggas ain't got no choice.
Press is hot, baby.
What? I'll get 150,000 t-shirts that say fuck Asia.
They gonna print it.
They gonna print it.
Damn, he ain't even have to do him like that. But I think he telling it though. I think he's telling it the way that it needs to be told in some semblance, honestly, because the whole explaining things in a manner that is suitable for both folks, anybody across the aisle and all this other stuff, let that shit go. Like we should be done with that, right? And he's talking to that effect in my assessment. I mean, agree with me if you do, and if you don't, hey, I ain't gonna hold it against you. But he's speaking kind of like that, like just raw, and I know that rubs people the wrong way sometimes. You know what I mean?
Look, if the truth rub you the wrong way, you need to look at the mirror and question who you are.
They looking for Johnny Gill. They want to be rubbed the right way. That's what
want to be. Yeah, man. Hey, that dude. Hey, man, I like that dude. Man. He's absolutely right.
Deante Kyle. Deante Kyle.
Because really, what it comes down to is what we don't look. Trump is a prime example of this. He is an opportunist. You can say he's a politician if you want. That ain't true. He's a businessman. He's a horrible one. What he is an opportunist, right? He waits to find the thing that's going to put him in the limelight and show him, as this. I shouldn't say savior. That's not a good. As this success.
That's what he going by.
No, that's what they're going by.
Hey,
that's what they're going
they got
by.
a church. They got a Trump church. Look it up. Look it up. I ain't lying.
Trump, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Trump church has been around long before Trump.
What?
Right? You look. I'm talking about these. Look, ain't no difference than these televangelists who take advantage. It's 700 Club. Look, 700 Club. My grandma used to watch the 700 Club, right? Because she wasn't going to church. For whatever reason, she wasn't going to church. She watched 700 Club, and they'd be like, "Hey, you know what? Buy your blessings. Buy your blessings. If you send this much money, blah blah." They monetize.
We got
they
you.
monetize blessings.
We got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Look, it's opportunists.
Yeah.
They are opportunists.
Send me
They're going to get what
right
they can.
now.
Look.
And
Truth
good things
be
will happen
told,
to
they
you.
are. They are locusts. They're locusts. They basically come in and they get everything they can before people are like, I had enough of this bullshit, and then they're gone. But they already made their bit. They already made their money. They already made their points. All this stuff. They opportunists. And I say we, and I will say American. I'm American, whether I see it different or not. As a whole, we see that, and that's what's attractive.
Yeah.
Right? As a whole. Now, me as an individual, I was taught different. I was brought up different to see things different. And opportunists, don't get me wrong, man. I'm a businessman. I understand my opportunities, but that's not going to make me ignore my moral compass.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, man, that dude, hey, he's on, man, and he's absolutely right. He can call up, he can call up China right now. They don't care, man. They're gonna take that money.
Yeah,
they're gonna take that money. Hey, you know what? Hey, in fact, if you buy 100, we gonna give you 50 free.
There you go. Just so we can,
right? Just
have the,
keep coming
have the
back
business.
to us.
I know exactly. Somebody said as long as the money is green, it will spend. That's what time.
That's
they
right.
on.
Look, they're gonna come back to us and they're gonna be like, you know what? We'd rather you buy that from us and you're gonna get it somewhere. Why not get our money?
Ain't that what business is about, though? Getting money. So look. So check it out. When we understand that, it's a problem. These folks are opening up their beauty supply stores, cutting out these middlemen and all this other stuff, and they're getting upset. Why? Because they're expanding their profit margins. What? Ain't that what they be doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, man, y'all doing too much. Oh, I will say this, since we were talking about televangelist stuff. If you go over to all.that.ish.com right now and get $100 worth of merchandise, I know something good will happen in your life right now. It will. Hello, it will though. I'm not lying. It's something good will happen.
What would be good is you'll get your merchandise. What would be good is you get your merchandise that you just bought, and you'll make us smile.
There you go. I'm telling you. You gonna get something.
Baby, that shows support. No, man. But look, and I don't mean to say this to anybody who's out there. As you look, if you've watched us long enough, you'll know that I am not religious. But it's not for me to tell somebody that they don't know what they're talking about. That ain't my place. Now, I have my own views.
And you're entitled to that. And nobody's gonna hold that against you.
Yeah. Oh no. People hold that shit against me.
Yeah. That's
why
I changed it. That's why I said they shouldn't.
Yeah, they hold it against me all the time. Hey, and it's okay. It's okay. I know who I am, and I don't need anybody. I don't need validation from anybody.
Well, I will say this: I am a bit more man than you because I have sat through some super hot holiness churches with a fan in hand and still drip sweat all over my shirt. That just makes me a little bit more of a man than you.
Fair enough.
Okay,
fair enough.
And it only had two spots for a staple, and only had one staple in it, so it flapped a little extra. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about.
But I will say, man, it's something you really have to look at this. Like I said, we're talking about opportunistic, individual. We're talking about opportunistic society.
Yeah.
And look, if you're a believer, I not only do I support you, I applaud you. If you're somebody who really takes their faith and allows that to guide you to help others as faith should do. But I will also say that to those who don't allow their faith, don't use their faith for the good of others, who have this idea that, hey, I'm going to show a faith because I'm worried about what's going to happen in the afterlife, right? That's living through fear, right? I'm afraid, so I'm going to submit to this ideology because I'm afraid of what comes next. That's not faith, that's fear. So, for those who understand that some of these, televangelists, some of these people, and it ain't just televangelists, selling a hope that they don't even believe in. And you got to keep your eyes open for stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Don't be. Yeah, man, it happens. I see it. I've seen it. I'm sorry, man. You can't have, some pastor who talks the game, but what have you done in your community other than take money from it? Are you giving back? Are you feeding the poor? Are you clothing the poor?
Hell no.
Or what are you doing? Oh boy, but that's a nice Porsche you got.
Let me get that check.
Man, I see, bro. I ain't gonna say who it is, man, but I seen it, and it's near where I live, and it's disgusting.
He said, "I seen him,"
and it's disgusting because I know people will go back and they're giving everything that they don't even have, and they're giving it for this idea that later on they will be repaid. Okay, well, first of all, religion should be free. Your belief should be free. You don't have to buy your way into the next life. If you really believe, you don't have to buy your way there. If you're buying your way there, then you don't really believe. That's fear. So, like I said, man, I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but just watch out for people who are opportunists, man, because those same people are running our government right now.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, they
now.
definitely are. And
now,
and it's ugly. They running it into the ground. Which is crazy. To the pure ground. It's all the way to the ground. I think actually, do we got one more and then we talk about the correspondence dinner, or I gotta double check. Oh,
bro,
yeah.
I couldn't even watch that, man. I caught some highlights. I couldn't watch it.
That's what had to be done. The highlight game had to be played because it was. I mean, did you even hear anything about it? You didn't even know anything about it.
Running, my man did he say he's running to win a fourth?
See what I'm saying? Like, boo this man. Boo this man.
Yeah.
Like what the good doctor has to say. Where is Dr. Brooks? That's a good question.
Is he still celebrating?
Bruh, you do know he was celebrating for about at least a week. He was celebrating for a week, at least a week.
Look, bro, my wife celebrates her birthday for the month.
Hey, this man told me, and don't tell him I told you. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody else. This man said from the start of the 17th, right, all the way until maybe two days ago, he had not gotten in the house before 2:00 in the morning. Like he was back outside like that. Like not really, but he was out there though. Shouts out to that man, Dr. Brooks.
Bro,
another year younger.
Listen to who you talking about though, and don't be shocked.
I know, but it was just like they thought he was back active. they thought he was active again, baby. They was like, hey, come through. Hey, we party here.
Back in the game, baby.
Exactly. Scoop Diesel was back. I mean, hey, true. Look, rumor has it he even had a couple bitches back out on the blade. I ain't trying to call nobody out their name, but if that's your profession, then you should be used to the genre that is included in said profession. Anyway, so yeah, man, yeah. So he was back out there. Somebody said he had a couple back out on the blade and everything, But yeah, I'm glad he had a wonderful time.
There, bro.
You know what?
I wish I could have been there because Scoop Diesel, man, Dr. Brooks, that is our brother, man, and that dude, that's another dude. I'm just proud of, man. He's just, it don't matter what situation you throw at him, he's gonna turn it into something that's good for him.
Have you heard the latest?
I have not.
He has been doing stand-up. This is
did he start doing improv?
This is no bull. Yes, he has been doing it out in the greater Tacoma SeaTac area, And
Macaroni Tony, and he ain't no phony. Come on, baby.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, he's out here winning, man. And you talk about being proud of that man. See, here's the thing though. We've always known him to be funny, right?
Yeah.
To make a not so funny situation into something that we could later laugh at.
Even when it's inappropriate.
Yeah, dang. Especially when it's inappropriate. But yeah, man. So yeah, the doctor is recuperating. See, he was asked about in the chat. Somebody asked about him. But yeah, he he is recouping from some well-deserved partying, which is a good look.
I tell you what, my man. For those of you who don't look, we call him Dr. Brooks because he went back to school after the military, after retirement, went back to school, got his master's, got his PhD. We didn't make that up. We don't call him Dr. Brooks for nothing.
Killing
is
the
Dr.
game.
Brooks.
For a minute, I will say this. For a minute, he was a little annoying because if we talked about anything community, wait, community building and planning related, yeah, he was just like, well, in my studies.
Hey, it's like, shut your overeducated ass up.
You don't shut your ass up. They did a profile on him at University of Washington or whatever. They did a profile with this dude, which is one of the pictures that we had up on the Instagram channel. If you have not been over to Instagram, I know we haven't posted a lot of stuff in a while, but all of that's about to change. But yeah, we posted some stuff on there. One of the photos that was used was him standing in front of the sign. That was from the profile that the school had done on this man. So he's not to be played with, and he likes to do this thing on the side, which is pretty cool, man. And he's funny as hell. And I'm just happy a lot of other people that aren't us get to enjoy it because his comedy is crazy.
Yeah,
so,
he's a funny dude.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going drbrooks.com or what, but he's going to do something.
And it's a smart funny, it's not. He's an intelligent comedian.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just. You got to check him out whenever you get a chance, man. We're gonna have to make our way up there and check him out in Tacoma. And I don't even think Tacoma's ready for him, man. He's just another level person, just human being, man.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. And we're happy.
Yeah.
We're happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But everybody, all of our associates here, man, Pistol, yourself, I mean, everybody's doing it big, man.
We doing what we do.
That's it.
And
that's growth, baby.
Cool. I guess we should find out, huh? Can you click that and see? I guess not. I was about to say, who is watching? Who are the people? Does it say? Who are the people? Chatters. Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Hey, who all's up in here? Put your hands up in the air and wave them like you just. No, I don't know. We don't know who in here, but some folks are in here. We're gonna get it together. I think that might have been. Oh yeah, we're talking about that dumbass dinner. So yeah,
his face.
There were no comedians. That's another thing to note. There were no comedians at this year's.
Oh, they don't want that problem. They do not want that. Michelle Wolf done ruined that for everybody.
I think everybody who has come there has ruined it for them because they tear that ass up, man.
Man, it's easy to do.
Yeah, no, it's a roast. That's what happens. I mean, it's not really a roast, but it's a roast. They always do it.
Oh, they turn into a roast, especially when they don't like you. They gonna turn into a roast. If they like you, they may say something funny. But if they don't like you, they will embarrass you.
That just proves that he couldn't take it. That just proves how much of a bitch everybody knows he is, and he is.
Well, he's a narcissist, man. And look, here's the thing. Even when he doesn't have comedians up there, those journalists who received awards for blowing up the Epstein files thing, they in his face. They don't even got to be funny. He takes something totally serious, and he still can't take that neither.
Nah.
Everybody else clapping. You just look at him, boy. He was stone angry.
Yeah. This year, though, the folks that they shook his hand, that was the part that I was kind of like, who are they from? The New York Post or something like that? I can't remember who they're with.
Yeah, some lady.
Why they shake his hand? Though? Why they shake his hand? That's all I want to know. Why?
She was found like hobnobbing with like Steve Miller, and
that was Steve.
But look, man, look. Here's the thing. It's media, and the thing is sometimes you grease those tracks. I'm not gonna stand there and hold that against them, but at the same time, I'm gonna be wary. I'm going to be vigilant on who says what. You know how I am, bro. I don't trust nobody. I mean, it's like, give me 4 sources, and if they don't all say the same thing,
I don't believe none of y'all bad.
You could be my mama. Where are your sources?
You are not doing that to your moms, man. Shut that shit up, man.
Bro,
that's not happening.
You
man.
Look here, mama. I'm gonna like that, man. Look, dude. We worked in the media realm.
Look. I brought you in this world. I ain't giving you no damn sources.
hey, but look, we worked in this world, and we know how somebody can change one little thing, and it changed the trajectory of what we've said.
Yeah,
we've been there, so it's not that I just don't want to. I just don't trust. It's just one of them things, man. Everybody paints a picture in the way they want it to be seen. It's very rare. You know what? You know where I find my news from that I find just unapologetic and non-subjective.
Well, we know it ain't your
BBC.
Mama. Yeah.
BBC, nah, BBC. Because I'm gonna tell you, my mom biased as hell, boy. Mom,
you up here asking her for sources and shit. Like, god dang.
My mom's biased as shit.
So BBC,
man, I got the source from Gertrude down the street, Pastor Ravenel,
and her son-in-law got the. Like, what the hell,
bruh? Nah, but
her ex-son-in-law, baby mama.
Look, there's certain news sources that to a point, try to maintain some sense of truth and honesty, and honestly, ain't none of them from the United States. Ain't none of them. I shouldn't say none of them, because I do believe, like, take the Young Turks, for instance. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
well, you got to think, folks are quick to turn.
We lean the same way, but
yeah, folks are quick to tell on somebody if ain't nothing gonna happen to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what these other countries are. They're like, well, whatever, we'll tell it.
Yeah.
So
it ain't nothing happened to us. BBC. Hey, I remember Al Jazeera, Kuwait. Man, those dudes they like, what you gonna do?
Dropping dimes on everybody.
Everybody.
This is what's really happening.
This ain't true. This ain't true. BBC, they don't give a damn. They, I mean, some people still believe in true journalism and telling the truth. Everybody else is doing it because it's driven. It's commander intent. It's intent.
Yeah.
And we understand that. And don't get me wrong, man. If I tell you a story and my neighbor tells you the same story, though he is not, let's say he was conservative, it might be the same story, but it's still going to be driven a different way to make you see it 2 different ways. And we all understand that, because every conservative ain't Trump. Every conservative don't support Trump. And in fact, you're seeing that come out more and more nowadays. But at the same time, every conservative needs to stand up and say, hey, I let this happen and I need to fix it. So in those people out there who do not fancy themselves conservative, stand up and be recognized as somebody who is not conservative. It's just, like I said, man, we got to find our sources elsewhere, at least find more than one, because it's all biased.
Straight trash. That's trash.
Garbage.
It is, man. Wow. I guess that is just about it, man. Just about it. Before we go, because
it's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to bed and no chase,
where the hell could you go? Before we get into all of that, those my girls. They was outside the club, mad.
Outside, angry.
They were, but
y'all stankin' ass.
I do got to give a quick shout out. One shout out to my cousin Brandon, who retired yesterday, day before yesterday, Friday.
Okay.
22 years of active military service. So shouts out to him.
Let's go.
He'll be able to spend more quality time with family. And
Yes, sir.
I will say this, though. I'm going to have to laugh at him. He has documents signed by the orange one.
Hey, you don't have to get. You can get. So I found this out during the Obama presidency. So we had a bunch of people who are conservative who were retiring. They're like, hey, you can actually ask for them to do a retro signature of a president that you served under.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that Obama jant, son. I'm gonna have to get that.
And that back, mine says Obama, sir.
Okay, yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with Sleepy Joe though. You know what I'm saying? So hey, shouts out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But I would like my little retirement joint to say I got some appreciative comments from Obi. You know what I'm saying? Barry. So let me get one of them jants.
Yeah, I mean, I forget that. I'd have to look it up, but there's a way to do it through your Persco where you can go and get it retro signed.
I'm gonna have to do that. I do want to take a hot second to invite folks over to TikTok. It's the @WellDamnWig. I don't know if you want to call it a channel or whatever, but
Did you say Well Damn Wig?
Well Damn Wig? Yeah.
Was that like what's that comedian Jamario? Damn Jamario.
Damn Jamario.
And that's it for another episode of That-ish. Check out the crew on TikTok, Instagram, Fanbase, and Blue Sky @all_that_ish_official. Take a listen to DJ Wig's new music on Apple and visit all.that.ish.com for merch. This episode was brought to you by
Deno's Janky Bicycle Parts
and
D's Nuts.
All right.